Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join. If there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy.
Hello everyone, welcome. How's it going? Harkatika. Hello everyone. Hi Jasmine. Hi Astrochemist. Hello. Hi Paradanban. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I feel like I'm still saying that wrong. Hi Sean. Hello everyone. Welcome. Hi Tammy. Hi Geneva. Hi Erica. Hello everyone. Hi, Danny. Welcome. Hi, Butterfly. Mary Jana. Hello. Hi, Nesrin. Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hi, Tanya. And Tammy. New Love. Hello. Hi, Rola. Koala. Hello. How's everyone? Hi, Macaroni. Welcome. Hi, Hot Sun. Hi, Javin. Hello. Welcome everyone. If anyone's new here to join the list, it's exclamation mark join. No spaces in between, followed by your question. Make sure you do have a question after the exclamation mark join, so that Nightbot can pick you up and add you to the list. Nightbot's just a program, not a real person. It just keeps track of the list for me. I am doing October readings for the theme tonight, so theme readings do go above the other readings. Unless there's a donation, then donation goes above the theme readings. Hi, Dwayne. Yeah, so I do have a legal disclaimer in the description if you want to check that out. Yeah, so if you get on the free list, I do your reading if you're here or not. So if you happen to leave, you can come back and write exclamation mark timestamps to find your reading if it's already been done, or Nightbot will tell you what position you are for an exclamation mark position to see if you're on the free list or in the lounge. If you're on the lounge, Nightbot chooses for you. Sorry about that. My speaker turned off. I feel like I do that every time I forget. Hi, Alice. What was I gonna say? Oh man. You can do exclamation mark position to find your position to see if you're in the lounge or on the free list. Yeah, so I also put the timestamps in the comment section. So if you're not sure if you got a reading or not and the live's over, you can always check the timestamps in the comment section after the live as well. So yeah, I'll switch the screen so we get started. Hi, Dreamer. Hello. Theme reading for October for hello. What does hello need to know for October? What theme or influences are coming for hello? Ooh, what energy to let go of? Where to focus your power. Apparently there's a lot of things, but this one seems to be one face up. The rest are not. We'll try that again. For hello. What's manifesting by the months end? And because October is spooky season, we're gonna see what kind of witchy messages we can get for hello as well. What witchy messages do we need for hello? Ooh, it says the underworld, so there may be the spirits or ancestors. Spirit guides trying to connect with you. It says the underworld, hand over your known. A shift is near, so take a leap. Your journey is clear, so you may be going through some sort of transformation. Maybe some sort of redemption as well of some sorts. But let's just see for the Knight of Pentacles. The theme or what's influencing you for October. You're excited for the cold? Oh man, I hate the cold. Oh man, my daughter loves the cold. She's a Christmas baby, so like she's just born in the wrong season. That's why she likes the cold. I don't know. But for the Knight of Pentacles and the Light, I do feel like there's this energy of just on a pursuit of wanting to focus on materialistic things like work and home and that sort of thing. And I feel like that is your theme or your energy for October right now. There is a Three of Cups as well in the Light. So this is what energy to let go of. So I don't know if it's a matter of putting more focus into growth with your career and your finances. It may lead you with less time for social activities and going out and partying or whatever that is for you. A little bit there. You may have to try to find where that all fits in. Before the Seven of Swords is in the light. So this is where to focus your power. So the Seven of Swords is always about being very strategic, trying to plan ahead or trying to see what kind of moves you can take beforehand, like planning ahead sort of thing. You know, I mean, sometimes it may be about making some plans but not telling anybody else what those plans are kind of thing. Seven of Swords can also be about making sure that you're not picking up anyone else's swords, not picking up anyone else's burdens or stresses or worries, just picking up what's your responsibility and, you know, leaving the rest behind. For the Four of Swords is being in the light. This one is what's manifesting by month's end. Four of Swords is knowing when you need to take a rest or having the opportunity to take a rest too, right? Without feeling guilty about it. So that is what I got for that. Right? Awesome. Matthew, theme reading for October. What does Matthew need to know for October? What theme or influences are coming from Matthew in October? The Three of Swords. Oh, some heartbreak is coming for you. Hopefully you're the one doing the heartbreaking and not the other way around now. Let's see. What energy does Matthew need to let go of? The Ace of Cups in the dark. October may be a little bit tough. Where does Matthew put his focus on his power? Where does Matthew put his focus for power? The Three of Cups. Ooh, you can socialize and mingle, find a new person to break your heart. Let's see. What's manifesting by October's end? Ooh, the Lovers in the dark. Oh man, I feel like October Matthew's gonna be a heartbreaker. I don't know. Let's see what witchy messages we have from Matthew with the spooky season going on. Oh, you got reflection. This one says, be wary of things you believe to see with eyes wide shut, for they are mirrors of the mad, and truths only spoken with bleeding tongues. So this is about reflection on truth and fears. So I'm not quite sure if that's revolves around this Three of Swords energy. That is the theme or influences. So there may be some sort of painful separation or some sort of betrayal or disappointments or discouragement coming through for October. You have the Ace of Cups in the dark, but this is what to let go, what to release. So I don't know if it's a matter of releasing any repressed feelings or release any feelings of emptiness or sadness or whatever that is. And it's kind of like figuring out how to fill your own cup of love and acceptance and that sort of thing moving forward throughout October. You have the Three of Cups in the light. So this is where to put where to focus your power. The Three of Cups, you know, going out, socializing, doing things that make you feel happy, and you know, maybe not fix. I shouldn't use that word, but you know, make your heart feel a little bit more content with yourself. You have the Lovers here in the dark. So this is what's manifesting by October's end. You may end October with being at a crossroads with your relationships and what that's going to look like for you. Yeah. I just feel the sense of you being torn about what your love life may look like and where it's headed. That's what I got. Hi, Joyful Dolphin. I haven't seen you in a while. Hello, welcome. Mystical, hello. October reading. What does Mystical need to know for October? What themes or influences are coming for Mystical? The Empress. Ooh. What energy does Mystical need to let go of? Where does Mystical focus their power? Where to focus mystical power. What's manifesting by month's end? The Nine of Swords. Let's see what kind of witchy messages we can get. What kind of witchy messages can we get for mystical? Enter your own risk. Oh, what is that about? It says pause, wait, and pause and wait for confirmation is what it says. It's okay to say no. This one is also associated with the Hangman, so maybe better taking a step back, waiting for something to come through for you, maybe shifting your perspective in one way or another. Yeah, so you're enter at your own risk, and it does say pause. Take a pause. Maybe stop and think before you plan ahead or whatever's going on with that. You have the Empress in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy of you nurturing yourself and instead of like nurturing everyone else and figuring out what makes you feel grounded, what makes you feel connected to nature. As fall, there's all kinds of different smells and things like that as well going on. I feel that like that self-love energy is really trying to come through here for your theme for October. For the Knight of Cups in the dark, this is what to let go of. So I don't know if it's like letting go of regrets about past relationships or trying to figure out how to heal and move past any heartbreaks that you may have had, because it is the Knight of Cups, right? I don't know. I just feel like there's this energy of if you're not open for love right now, then you need to figure out or to be okay with it, because I feel like it's a matter of you nurturing yourself. And then for where to focus your power is the moon. So the moon is all about listening to what's on your subconscious mind, listening to your intuition, and all that sort of thing as well. So I feel like maybe focusing your power. You see, sometimes people have more power during the evening or night than they do during the day. So I feel like it's just kind of like figure out what's your timing on that one. And maybe also be unraveling some truths. But what's manifesting by month's end is a sense of release, right? Or a sense of release of any fears or anxieties or stresses or anything that may make you feel overwhelmed with thoughts that are maybe going on in your mind. I feel your mind will be more clear by the time October ends. That's what I got for you. Hi, Jarella. Hi, Nacho. How's it going? Goldheart. Theme reading for Goldheart for October. What theme or influences are coming for Goldheart in October? What theme or influences are coming? Too many cards, so at least it didn't fall apart this time. Wheel of Fortune. We're going to take that one, right? How can we not take that one? Wheel of Fortune. It wanted to come through, so we're going to take it. Wheel of Fortune for your theme for October. That sounds nice. This is not about winning the lottery ticket. It's about doing the action of buying it to have that chance or opportunity to win. So I don't know if that has. I heard another tarot reader say that, so I'm stealing it for you because it's your thing for October. Energy to let go of. So what is the energy to let go of for Goldheart? What is the theme of October for Goldheart? The Page of Cups. A good news. Someone may express their feelings towards you. Ooh, they may have a crush on you. I don't know. Where does Goldheart put their focus and their power? There we go. What is manifesting by month's end? Goldheart. Oh man, sometimes you really can, turn your pain into power. So that could be a good one as well. You use that energy from your pain or sorrow or grief and turn it into what inspires you and motivates you to fight through it. What witchy messages can we get right now? The Secret Trail. So your message from the witches, I guess. Enlightenment. So prepare for greatness. Not everyone can go. So the Secret Trail is opening up for you. Or this is ascension. So maybe some spiritual awakening may be coming. Or my light kind of makes a glare, but yeah, so your theme or what influences you for October is a Wheel of Fortune, so luck, timing, destiny is on your side. The Page of Cups is what energy to let go of. So I feel like this may be in the wrong position. Maybe we can switch it around a little bit. I don't know. Letting go of someone's just expressing their feelings to you nonstop and you're just not interested. Maybe just time for you to cut ties with them and let them loose. I don't know. But for the Ten of Swords and the Light, I feel like it is a matter of you facing that darkness, doing some shadow work, and doing some things to release any fears or nightmares or things that are, keeping you up at night, and using it to boost your power for somehow or other, right? The Ten of Swords is also an energy drainer. So, I guess if that's your power, use that to drain other people's energy to boost yours. I feel like that could be a thing for you as well. Two of Cups is in the dark. So what's manifesting by month's end is maybe trying to figure out which relationships are worth keeping right now, which ones you want to distance yourself from, which ones support you and are there for you, and which ones are not. Maybe it's a matter of deciding by the end of October that you are going to give this Page of Cups another chance to express their feelings towards you. I don't know. But that is up to you. That is what I got. Hi, Cam. Welcome. Jasmine, October. Let's see. What is coming for October? Jasmine. Theme reading for October. Theme reading for October. What themes or influences coming for Jasmine? Ooh, the world. The whole world is in your hands this October. Look at that. Apparently put in a good place with the things on top right there. I guess we can move it over. Right? There we go. What energy does Jasmine need to let go of? Where does Jasmine put her focus to gain that power? Ooh, I feel like you're gonna have a good month. I don't know why the Lovers is to let go of, but you know. Oh man. What's manifesting by month's end for Jasmine? What witchy messages do we have for Jasmine? What witchy messages do we have for Jasmine? Good night. Ooh, spider. It says, what a wild web we weave, dear child. A delicious mystery untamed. So maybe unraveling some mysteries, maybe solving some issues or problems or something like that. But this is about mystery and growth. So I feel like your mysticism or your spirituality may be growing or a little bit spiked during this time. For the world and life, this is a theme or what influences you for October. So, the world, the whole world's in your hands. I feel like you're entering October with a new perspective, a new chapter, a new cycle in your life, perhaps. I feel like you will have some successes. There is a Lovers here, and this is where what kind of energy to let go of. So I know it's a matter of like focusing on you and focusing on the other things that you have going on right now, rather than putting all of your focus into love, because this is where you need to let go of for October. And then it is the Lovers, yeah. Then you have the High Priestess in the dark, and this is where to focus your power. So the High Priestess is always about being completely honest with yourself, listening to your own inner wisdom, your own inner knowledge, and trusting that your intuition is accurate. If you're feeling like you're overthinking it too much, then that is you thinking and not you really paying attention to your intuition. So I feel like it's a matter of you trying to find the balance between the two. Yeah, I also feel like there's this energy of you, um, you know, if you need to keep yourself from someone, if you need to silence yourself from someone, it may have to do with the Lovers too. The Lovers is not just about love, it's about making decisions about the relationships in your life as well. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles in the dark, and this one is about, for the Seven of Pentacles, it's about not really giving up and surrendering, but you know, if you're put a lot of time and energy into something and it's not growing, it's not going anywhere, it's not giving you a sense of fulfillment, it's just kind of like lingering and dragging on, maybe it's time to get rid of it and start something new. And I feel like the world's kind of like encouraging you to go in that direction as well. It's starting something new, starting a new chapter. That's what I got for you, Jasmine. Hi, Bernard. Hello. Erica. Theme reading for Erica for October. What theme or influences is coming for Erica this October? What's the theme and influence for October for Erica? What energy does Erica need to let go of? Where to focus Erica's power? What's manifesting by month's end? What's with all this negativity, Erica? You need to turn all these cards back into the light. Oh man, this one wants to come through as well. I don't know why it's all in the dark. Let's see this. Hopefully the witches have a better message for you. A little bit too many messages, but try that again. What messages we have for Erica for October? Excuse me, intuition. So for intuition, it says you hold the answers, you know the truths, ancient ones await behind the doors of the mind. Excuse me. Okay. For the theme or influence for October, you do have the Six of Pentacles in the dark. But you know, it's not all that bad. A reversal doesn't always mean bad. It doesn't always mean the opposite either. So I feel like for the Six of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like this is more about you putting your focus on yourself, shifting your mindset. I know sometimes if we have a mindset in a certain direction, we tend to fall in that direction instead of shifting perspective and changing the outcome of what our mind is trying to tell us. I do feel that for you. For the Six of Wands in the dark as well, I just feel like there's this energy, like you feel like you're unseen, you feel like you're not getting the attention you're needing. I feel like it's just a matter of you trying to figure out how to boost your own ego, boost your own confidence without needing that appraisal or that recognition, and just trying to figure out how to move forward. Just letting go of feeling like you're not good enough or not strong enough or not confident enough because others are not seeing it the way you do. For the Five of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like there is going to be a change and some positive changes, like you learning to adapt to your situation, focusing on yourself and your own self-care, self-love energy, spa day maybe, I don't know. For the King of Swords, that is where to focus your power though. Five of Pentacles is also about boosting that survival skill, especially with your spirituality, healing that witch wound, working with the fae. For the King of Swords is in the dark. This is what's going to manifest by month's end. So the work situation may be a fight, maybe a challenge, but I feel like you know you're going on the right path to focus on yourself. So I feel like you will, by the month's end, turn this card back into the light, focus on your ambition, focus on what makes you feel secure and grounded to be able to continue on your journey and learning to trust your intuition and feeling good about yourself, right? This one is about feelings and inner insight and being versatile, being adapting to what's going on. That's what I got. Yummy, thank you so much for your donation. Let's see for ours connection. We will use these for ours connection. Is R thinking about Tammy? Is R thinking about Tammy and their connection right now? Is R thinking about Tammy and their connection right now? Ooh, the devil! I know what he's thinking about. What is going on? I forgot to cover up his boobies. Oh man. At least it's a guy, not a lady, but I'm gonna have to get on to that one. I lost all my cards. Oh man. We will try this again. For Tammy, what is going on with ours? Are thinking about their connection with Tammy. What was going on with their connection during their last meeting? Oh man, I feel like ours a little bit doubting themselves or not feeling confident in themselves, maybe feeling a little insecure for some reason. I don't know. With the devil in the dark, I always feel like that does mean that they're thinking of those, sensual pleasures, those intimate desires. I feel like it's also about them feeling or trying to focus on how can they have more time for you or how can they have more time to meet with you again kind of thing. Because the Five of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like they're kind of like processing everything, trying to figure out what things they can let go of and heal from and what things they can focus to move forward towards you with. There's a Hierophant as well, so I don't know if like the two of you have different beliefs and different values or different backgrounds from your childhood or whatever, and they're kind of like figuring out like how can they connect with that and how can the two of you grow something together. I feel like there's a lot of things that are on their mind. There's not really a lot of things going on with their feelings. And the Six of Wands is in the dark too. So I don't know if they feel like you don't really, or they don't know how to give you the attention that you're deserving. Why is the Six of Wands in the dark here for Tammy? Knight of Cups in the dark. Yeah, maybe Art is not very good at romantic pursuits or just connecting with you in some sort of way. The Eight of Swords is in the dark too, so I feel like they don't have that motivation or they're out of ideas to figure out what's going on there because I feel like they're not restricted anymore. There's nothing that's potentially holding them back. It's just them not being able to come up with ideas on how to pursue you though. Yeah, that's what I got. You're welcome, Tammy. Theme reading for my baby. Yeah. Theme reading for my baby. What does October bring for my baby? What theme or influences is coming for my baby? Ooh, the moon. Time to do some moon magic. Let's see. For my baby, what energy does my baby need to let go of? The Four of Wands. Got team down the party time. You have some work to do. Where can my baby put their focus for their power? Ooh, the Emperor. What is manifesting by month's end? Four of Cups are on the line, so October's gonna be very positive for sure, right? I feel like you are headed into a better direction, or things are improving for you in one way or another. With the moon in the light, I do feel the sense of you like really truly trusting your intuition, kind of like digging deep on what's in your subconscious mind, maybe some shadow work here and there, or whatever's going on. But you also have the Four of Wands, so this is what energy to let go of. So maybe focusing on the home situation, being happy at home and in the community rather than out socializing, partying maybe. For the Emperor in the light, this is where to focus your power. So the Emperor is like boosting your ego, boosting your confidence, boosting what you have going on there. Because I just feel like there's this energy of you really coming into your power. You know, the Emperor is, you know, being in charge of where their life is going and knowing who they are to do so. For you, the Four of Cups in a light, what's manifesting by month's end is Four of Cups. So Four of Cups is like being able to meditate and taking time for yourself, taking time to think and evaluate your situation to see what needs to be done, what needs to be let go of, what's not important for you to take care of right now. Let's see what kind of witchy messages we have for you. And this one came out and it says dance. So maybe it's a matter of dancing at home instead of going out and partying. I don't know. But freedom. So do what you want to do. This card is associated with the Page of Wands. So you may be getting some good news or good feedback about some invitation or some exciting news or someone may be flirting with you. It says to find your bliss, liberation. So self-expression, dance like no one is watching. There you go. Hi, Bernadette. Mary Jana, hello. Will I have issues with my ex this month? Will Mary Jana have issues with her ex this month? I'm not gonna start with these ones. I wasn't gonna use these ones, but they seem to be wanting to be used, so. Oh. I want to say no, but I feel like you will be dealing with your ex this month. Yeah, the Two of Swords. I feel like it's just a matter of them unable to put their focus on someone else or something else and just kind of like imbalance in their life right now. And I don't know, want to connect with you for whatever reason. The Two of Swords in the dark. I just feel like whatever it is, they're avoiding whatever it is that they should avoid. And I feel like they want to communicate with you because there is the Page of Swords as well. So I feel like all the Swords cards in the dark, they're not really up to no good. Five of Swords too, they may want to reconcile with you. They may want to try to get you to forgive them for whatever reason. And trying to convince you that they've changed, but I feel like they haven't. Two of Wands too. Feeling stuck and like wanting to see if there's still wiggle room in the future for them. That is what I got though. What does he want? I feel like he just wants to be told what to do is what I'm feeling. I feel like he's feeling a little lost. He's imbalanced in his energy, the Two of Swords in the dark. He's avoiding taking responsibilities or avoiding what he needs to do to take action or whatever that is. I feel like he doesn't want to talk to you about it. So the Page of Swords, he's going to try to tell you that there's important information or there's new things that he's learned about something or other that he wants you to hear him out on. Seems like he may want to try to reconcile with you. That's what I got. Sean, October reading for Sean. Yes, what's coming for October for Sean? What theme or influences is coming for Sean in October? The Three of Pentacles. What is energy to let go of in October? What energy does Sean need to let go of for October? Where can Sean put her focus? Where can Sean put her focus? What's manifesting by month's end? Ooh, there's a lot of positive energy coming through here. All right. Let's see. What witchy messages do we have for Sean for October? Ooh, you have two cards here that want to come out, so we'll just not fight the witches, right? It says the element back to basics. So the elements back to basics. Back to basics it is, I guess. Start from the beginning and reconnect with nature. This one's associated with the Hierophant, so digging deep into your roots about what makes you feel grounded, what makes you stay connected. This is the Witch Hunter dagger. So this was associated with the Five of Wands. So there may be some jealousy. There may be someone who wants to influence your energy and may have things to say that you don't need to hear. But, you know, someone is in your orbit and with poor intentions. So be aware of them as well. So I guess they have some warnings for you. For the Three of Pentacles, this is the theme or influences for October. Three of Pentacles is like seeking opportunities wherever there is opportunities, especially around collaboration and teamwork and sharing goals with others to see how you can expand your progress, your growth, or your stability, right? Three of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles as well. I feel like there's going to be, like, October seems to be a theme about you sharing, but, you know, the Six of Pentacles is the letting go position, so don't overshare too much. Don't give more of yourself than what you're getting back in return. Just kind of being mindful of who you're sharing your energy with, who deserves your time and energy and focus, right? And who doesn't. So I feel like it doesn't always have to be 50-50. It's a matter of you figuring out what that is for you. Where to direct your focus for your own power is the Hangman. So I feel like the Hangman is kind of like trying to figure out what's worth waiting for and what's worth giving up and trying something else. You know, I feel like it's just a matter of shifting your perspective and seeing what needs changes and what doesn't. The Nine of Pentacles is in the light, so this is what's manifesting by month's end. And Nine of Pentacles, right? That boost of independence, of getting things done, working hard, be sufficient in your energy. I feel like, you know, your energy is going to be like boundless right now. I really feel like you're going to be focused on your self-discipline and growth in your career. But that's my thoughts. Tammy! Did Tammy's husband take any decisions regarding me and his daughter or the home? Let's see. Did Tammy's husband make any decisions regarding Tammy, the daughter, or the home? Hi, Kath! I feel like yes. I feel like your husband's in a better state of mind for whatever reason, but I feel like he's still not going to take full responsibility. The Ten of Wands is in the dark. You know, it doesn't feel like he has any stresses or burdens or anything like that on his shoulders. So, the Magician's in the light, so I feel like he may be up to his own same old tricks, even though he seems to be in a better mood about it. You know, there's a spark of inspiration, a spark of connections with you. I feel like they're more open to taking a chance on something or other. I'm not quite sure what that is between the two of you. The Ten of Wands in dark, yeah, I feel like it's just like, you know, letting go of any stresses or letting go of any being under pressure. So I don't know if they're in a better mood because they're going to be avoiding you and play magician by making themselves disappear so they don't have to answer any questions, or if they're going to try to come back in love because he also has a lover's energy. So I don't know if this love energy is trying to get back to with you so they don't lose their money or they don't lose what's going on there. Let's see. What exactly is Tammy's husband's intentions with this Lover's card and this Ace of Wands? Yeah, they're in it for themselves. They're not really thinking about you and your daughter all that much or the home. Trying to figure out how to navigate the situation with what is benefiting them the most. That is what I got. It's quiet today. It is quiet today. Yeah. Sometimes it's really noisy here. I think BC's sleeping somewhere. Still trying to get her to come be less camera shy, but that's a work in progress. Hot Sun, hello. What are Matt's feelings and intentions? The next actions for Hot Sun right now. Let's see. Let's just try these cards. These may be a little bit more lovey. It's raining here. It's pouring rain. I'm just glad there's no thunder. For Hot Sun, what are Matt's feelings and intentions? The next action for Hot Sun. Where? Ooh, the devil. Ooh, I know what's on his mind, right? Oh, that's not the devil. I don't know why I thought that was the devil. It looked like the devil at first. It's the Ten of Swords, so that sucks. It doesn't mean it's not on his mind though, because that came through really strong. What's going on Matt's feelings and intentions and next actions towards Hot Sun? Oh man, they're all in the dark, so Matt may be a little bit doubtful in their energy, but the Ten of Swords, I feel like it's in the dark, right? So I feel like there's this energy of them having a new outlook, a new sense of clarity. And I feel like they want to pull themselves together and put the past behind them. So I feel like Matt is in a better position overall than maybe what they have been, because I feel like they're like pulling themselves together for whatever reason. The Magician is in the dark, so they may not be 100% confident in this rebirth, re-beginning energy of some sorts, but Nine of Cups, so wishing things would be better, but not sure how to put in the work or the effort. Seven of Pentacles in the dark too. So I don't know if they feel like they're out of options or they're just losing patience of waiting for results, but I don't feel like they're putting in the effort to get the results. What is Matt's true feeling towards Hot Sun right now? Celebration. Yeah, he wants to party without making the plans though. Right? It says today celebrate the love you share with those who matter most. What else is going on in Matt's love energy? Trust. I wonder if he's learned how to trust again. That's kind of his rebirth energy. Guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. Maybe Matt's learning how to trust, but you need to also be guarded on whatever their intentions are as well. Lightning. Sudden changes. So there may be some shocking, surprising news. So that could be good. That's what I got. I feel like he hasn't really thought about his next actions towards you though, or his intentions. But I feel like overall his energy towards you does seem to have. Jay, theme reading for Jay. Yes. What's coming for October for Jay? What's coming for October for Jay? What theme or influences October for Jay? The Knight of Wands in the dark. What energy does Jay need to let go of in October? The Empress. Where to focus? Where does Jay need to put their focus to gain their power? What is manifesting by month's end for Jay? The Chariot. What witchy messages can we get for Jay? What witchy messages can we get for Jay? Hi, meditation. Hello. Ooh, dance. Dance like no one's watching, right? Liberation, self-expression. Find your bliss and the Page of Wands. So there may be some good news around some sort of information, some sort of invitation. Some flirty action may be going on, maybe on the dance floor. I don't know. But for the Knight of Wands in the dark, this is the theme or influences you. So there may be someone who's coming your energy, they may be hot-headed, they may have a big ego, they may be an energy drainer of some sort, so be mindful of this person. What to let go of is the Empress. I don't know if this is the person who you thought was wonderful, like the Empress here, but they are the ones that are draining your energy and causing some destruction there. I don't know. But it's going to be like letting go of the Empress. So the Empress could also be about um, being more aware of your emotions and not allowing your emotions to take over your mindset and your decisions moving forward either, though. So I don't know. Go either way. For the Magician in the Dark, this is where to focus. So focus on those skills or those talents that you haven't tapped into or you haven't used in a while. Right? I feel like you have all the tools you need to manifest what you need to manifest. It's just a matter of utilizing them and digging them out, dusting them off, right? And then what's going to manifest by month's end is a chariot in the dark. So you may be not going forward too quickly, but you know, if you're not moving forward with chariot, if you're moving forward, you're moving forward with challenges and obstacles. So if you're at a pause, you're pulled over, you're stopped, then there's no challenges. It's just kind of like waiting till the waves settle down of some sorts. That is what I got. Maybe manifesting some peace and quiet or some sort of stability by standing still. Macaroni, October reading for Macaroni. The reading for Macaroni. Let's see. What theme or influences Macaroni in October? The Seven of Swords in the dark. Oh man. What energy does Macaroni need to let go of? Where does Macaroni put their focus to gain their power? Two of Cups in the dark. What's manifesting by month's end for Macaroni? The Queen of Swords. Okay, before the Seven of Swords in the dark, this is what theme or influences you. So I don't know, it's a matter of you unraveling some lies or figuring out some truths about things or other, right? I feel like it's a matter of uncovering some hidden truths, um, figuring out, you know, how to rebuild that trust again, how to, you know, move forward with not giving yourself too much to others, you know, not picking up other people's burdens or responsibilities. It's kind of like putting your focus on yours and being more strategic in your thinking and your planning throughout October. You have the Hangman and the Light. So this is what to let go of. So if you've been waiting for someone or something, it's time to let them go. You're going to be waiting forever if you don't. Right? The Two of Cups is in the dark. This is where to put your focus and your power. So trying to figure out which relationships are worth keeping, which ones are not, who supports you, who doesn't, and that sort of thing. Two of Cups in the dark too. I just feel like there's a sense of focusing on your own balance and not trying to balance everything else that's going on around you. You know, sometimes you feel like if they do something for you, you need to give something back, but you know, it's not always 50-50. Trying to figure out how to navigate that energy. What's manifesting by month's end is the Queen of Swords. So I don't know if there's someone coming into your energy who is, you know, very open and honest and clear-minded. You know, sometimes they could be direct, but they could be loving and romantic as well, right? The Queen of Swords is a Libra, so Libras are very into artsy things and love and beauty and that sort of thing. So that could be fun and interesting. Let's just see what is going on for what messages, what witchy messages do we have from Macaroni? The initiation. So a worthy gamble. Not quite sure what that is for you, but being prepared to risk it all. It could be what the Seven of Swords is. You know, trying to be strategic, trying to sneak behind the shadows to see what kind of chaos you can create. Maybe, yeah. This is associated with the Nine of Wands. So be on guard no matter how tired and exhausted you are. Going to keep going anyways, right? Bring out that resilience. Be persistent. Be determined in your energy. Have a lot of courage. You got this. Hi, Theo. Let's see for Kaylee. Can you reading for Kaylee? What does October have for Kaylee? What theme or influences is coming for Kaylee? The Fool. Ooh, there's new beginnings in October for you, Kaylee. What energy does Kaylee need to let go of? Where does Kaylee need to focus to gain her power? What's manifesting by month's end for Kaylee? And the moon. The moon is coming out a lot tonight for you all. What witchy messages do we have for Kaylee tonight? What witchy messages do we have for Kaylee tonight? The dark moon. Okay, so you have the moon quiet, so maybe doing some moon magic, doing some moon water business. I don't know. But it says, in the dark of your heart lives a new breath, waiting for you to release its ghost. So, seems to be like there's something dark hidden within you that you need to let go. Sometimes we need to face the darkness to see the light, right? I feel like that is what's trying to come through for you, trusting your intuition. I feel like there's going to be new feelings and new blessings that may be trying to come out of this one way or another. But yeah, the Fool, taking a leap of faith, trying something new, getting outside your comfort zone, be a little bit more spontaneous through October. And what to let go of is the Four of Cups, letting go of that sense of control, letting go of, things that maybe it's a matter of taking more risks, like not like dangerous risks, but like, you know, doing something that we don't normally do, going somewhere they haven't been before, exploring some new territory is what I'm trying to say, rather than staying within your safety net kind of thing. Just kind of see what kind of adventures you can pursue, and let go of holding yourself back. There is a Three of Swords and a Light, so this is where to focus your energy to gain your power. So you're putting your focus on what, about what your pain and heartbreaks and your grief, and allowing those emotions to fully heal, and when the veils are thin during October, it's easy to think about all the ones that have passed that we missed. So maybe it's a matter of releasing those emotions and connecting with them so they can heal. And you don't need to forget about them. You don't need to forget about what caused the pain, but you kind of like just heal from it to give you a little bit more peace moving forward. You do have the moon and light as well, so I feel like there's this energy of you. By month's end, you're going to manifest on really truly learning how to listen to your intuition, maybe even boosting some psychic abilities, maybe being able to speak to spirits and ancestors or spirit guides, whoever that is for you in this darkness energy. That is what I got. Theo, thank you so much for your doing that. Thank you so much for your donation, is what I was trying to say. Thank you. Welcome. What's Dimitra's feelings for me? I'm Theodora, a female. Okay, so Theodora, Gemini. He's a male Sagittarius. Ooh, fun. I feel like Gemini and Sagittarius do go well together. Let's see. For Theodora. What are Demetrius? I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. What's Demetrius's feelings for Theodora? What is Demetrius's feelings for Theodora? Ooh. The Hierophant is here, so I feel like Theodore makes you feel. Sorry, Demetrius makes you feel like love and family, and I feel like the two of you can build a good, strong relationship together because I feel like you both have the same or similar values and beliefs and traditions that may help you keep this bond going. And I feel like Demetrius does, I always feel like the devil card for me represents those intimacy and sensual pleasures and that sort of thing. So I feel like he is thinking and feeling about those things with you as well. For the Eight of Swords in the light, I feel like he may feel a little restricted, maybe feeling like he doesn't know how much he can express with you. I feel like he may be a little bit fearful of making moves too fast towards you. Maybe that is why he's holding back on his feelings or his intentions towards you right now. Sometimes Sagittariuses can get stuck in a cycle where they're overthinking things a little bit too much. Sometimes they're spontaneous and ready to go, but if they're, if they want to be serious about it, he's not expressive to me. Yeah, I feel like he may be holding back because I feel like he may have fears of not wanting to go too fast. There's also the Nine of Pentacles though, so I feel like even though he seems to have a lot of good feelings towards you, I feel like he may be putting a lot of focus and energy into his work or his business, his career, whatever he has going on. Because I feel like he's really strongly focusing on his growth, his independence, making money and that sort of thing, focusing on being more self disciplined to grow the financial side of things or what he has going on. Let's just see. What is the love energy between Demetrius and Theodora? What is this love energy? Illusions. Okay, so maybe Demetrius is not quite sure that what he's feeling is what he's feeling. You live in different places? Yeah. It says be aware of love's illusions and see reality clearly. So I feel like Demetrius may be unsure if this is real, or maybe they feel like because of the distance between the two of you, they don't know how to make this connection grow into something deeper. This one says anticipation. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life is coming. So I feel like there is an energy that he may be coming into this energy closer towards you, but I feel like they haven't quite figured out how to make their next moves or set their next intentions towards you yet. But they do have good feeling, good romantic feelings towards you. I just feel like whatever is restricting them right now, is kind of why they're not fully expressing themselves towards you, though. That is what I got. Yeah, sometimes long distance can make things a little more challenging. Hola, hello. What are the Pisces' true feelings and next actions towards Koala? Hi, Latoya. Welcome. I've seen you in a while. To join the list, it's explanation mark. Join those spaces in between, followed by your question. You can ask any question you want, but tonight's theme is October readings. For Koala, what are the Pisces' true feelings and next moves towards Koala right now? For the Ace of Swords in the light, I feel like he has new ideas or new thoughts about you. I'm not quite sure what his moves are towards you though, but I feel like he is thinking about communicating with you. We usually exchange likes and posts, but I feel like he want to discuss with me, but he hesitates. Yeah, I feel like he does want to talk to you with the Page of Swords here. Sorry, the Page of Wands. I was feeling the Page of Swords because I feel like he's more thinking, he's more logical in his thoughts than like in his feelings or his actions. Sorry about that. I got distracted for a second. But for the Page of Wands in the light, I feel like they want to ask you out, or they want to see what your interests are. But I feel like they're hesitating on that, even though they seem to have some clear perspectives or clear new ideas of their thoughts about you. I feel like there's not a lot of focus on their feelings though. The Eight of Cups is in the dark too, so I feel like they're kind of like just wanting to stick around with you to see if there is potential of growth between the two of you. The Page of Swords is in the dark. Let's clarify. Why is the Page of Swords in the dark for Koala and the Pisces true feelings towards Koala? Let's see. Yeah, I feel like they may not want to be assertive. You know, I feel like they may want you to pursue them or give them more clarity that you want them to pursue you. He has a lot of followers. Oh man, that can be hard too. Yeah, maybe that is what's distracting him. His Emperor is in the dark, so I feel like he's not feeling very confident. His ego is not very strong with truly expressing his feelings and intentions towards you. The Knight of Pentacles is in the dark too, so he's not really sure or hesitating before taking action. Connection. October reading, Bernard? Yeah, I think you're on the list, Bernard. Not quite sure. We will tell you where you are. So love is the bridge of connecting souls and cherished connections. Yeah, I feel like there is something there, Koala, but I feel like he still has some work to do on that. So I'm not quite sure if he does have good thoughts about you, but also has good thoughts about someone else as well. I don't know. It's kind of like him trying to figure out what he truly wants right now. That's what he wants. I lost all my cards again. Oh man. I think Nightbot fell asleep. How is everyone tonight? Latoya, you probably did do the join. I don't see it, but you probably did. Moonbeam said that I don't know. Moonbeam told you how to join. It's exclamation mark join with your question afterwards. You're okay, Dwayne? That is good. My day is great. You did? Okay, awesome. Theodora, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. Is there any future between Demetrius and Theodora? Is there any future between Demetrius and Theodora? Is there any future between Demetrius and Theodora? I feel like right now it's a little iffy because, you know, the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords is in the dark. But there is the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands, I feel like there is an energy of the two of you growing a connection together, growing, you know, a commitment together of some sorts, or a love commitment. But I feel like it will take some growth and planning and, you know, putting your heads together on how to make that work and what it's going to look like farther down the road. Because I feel like it's not like there's a connection that's ending right now. It's just kind of like lingering. It's not moving forward, but it's not ended either. It's just kind of like there. So, yeah, I feel like there is potential for growth, but it will take more hard work. It will take more of the two of you being honest with each other, having more conversations with each other to really make each other feel like that sense of home energy, right? The Four of Wands, being able to have that happy, loving connection. But yeah, there is potential. There's nothing that's saying that there won't be a future, but it will take work. That's what it was. Kritika, hello. Love and career reading. Yes, love and career reading for Kritika. What is coming in love for Kritika right now? What is coming for Kritika in love? What's coming for Kritika in love? Ooh, the Eight of Cups. There's something coming for you in love. The Six of Cups, some nostalgia. Maybe someone from your past? Or it could be, if it's not someone from your past, it could be someone from like a past life. And the two of you are destined to be together. Maybe you share the same beliefs and values and that sense of home connection, right? The Eight of Cups, I feel like it's just you moving forward in the right direction, moving forward with feeling healed and letting go of something or someone. But I feel like there's a new connection or something that is different than what you have right now. Because you have the Page of Swords as well. So I feel like this person is thinking about how to connect with you or looking for someone who's just like you kind of energy. What does Kritika need to know in career? What does Kritika need to know in career right now? Oh, career thing is a little bit less positive. What's Kritika need to know in career right now? Five of Swords. There's going to be some challenges for sure. I feel this energy of you needing to defend your position or stand up for yourself. The Knight of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of, you know, looking out for any initiatives, looking out for any potential opportunities in your career that may not be visibly available towards you. Like, there may not be like a post about it or anything, or someone may not be talking about it. I kind of feel like it's a matter of you being a little bit more aware of jumping on something that maybe hasn't quite come out yet. Of some sort of advancements or work thing or whatever that is for you. I just feel like it's a matter of you taking initiative, being more proactive in whatever that direction is. The Two of Wands. So I feel like it's a matter of not really being too optimistic about the future, but kind of like just working with the present energy that you have in your career and what wiggle room or what changes you can make regarding that with what you have and see where that goes. Because the Five of Swords, you know, it is going to come with challenges. Um, I think it's just a matter of being strategic in your planning, avoid any conflicts. But I feel like there's wiggle room for some sort of negotiation for some growth, though. But that's what I got. Hi, Christine. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. Christine. What does Christine need to know in general right now? What does Christine need to know in general right now? The Four of Pentacles is in the light, so I do feel this energy of you focusing on your self-discipline, your growth, your focus, seeing what energy you can push yourself towards. Because I also feel it's a matter of being more mindful of the more materialistic things you have going on in your life, like your money, your work. I don't know what that is for you. I feel like there's some changes that want to come through, but I don't know if you're resisting these changes or not quite seeing that there is changes or wiggle room for changes. So with the Death card here, I just feel like there's a sense of things just not falling into place like they should. I'm not quite sure what that means for you. But yeah, there is the Ace of Swords in the dark. So I feel like there may be a little bit of cloudiness of what to start or what to begin. But I feel like there's something that wants to just end and something new wants to come through. But there's some kind of stuck energy there. We can clarify what that is. What is the stuck energy between the Death card and the Ace of Swords for Christine? The cards just want to have a mind of their own. What is the stuck energy between the Death card and the Ace of Swords in the dark for Christine? The Five of Cups. I knew there was going to be some challenges. So I feel like things may be a little bit more emotional right now. Maybe some emotional challenges coming through that may be needing some release or try to navigate how to move past that. The Three of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like it's a matter of focusing on yourself rather than collaborating or trying to work with someone else or giving more of your time and energy to others than yourself right now. The King of Wands is in the dark too, so I don't know if this is someone with a big ego just trying to sabotage everything or what's going on with that. What's going on with the King of Wands in the dark? They just feel like they have a big ego, they just want to be arrogant or a butt cheek of some sorts. The Emperor, yeah. They want control, but I feel like they're not really good at it though. Not quite sure if this is a work situation or what's going on here, but I feel like if you just focus on keeping yourself grounded, be focused on being self-disciplined and pushing yourself through whatever these challenges are. I feel like it's more of a work-related situation or financial situation. Be mindful of your spending. Don't allow your emotions to overtake your relationships or the connections that you have, especially regarding work and finances. I don't know. I think it's not really a battle worth fighting because this person is just being a butt cheek. That's what I got. You're welcome, Christine. Thank you for your donation. Pure Heart. What can Pure Heart expect coming in her life in the next 3 weeks? What can Pure Heart expect in her life that's coming in the next 3 weeks? The Empress. The Empress, I feel like it's a matter of you coming to your power, becoming who you truly are, who you're truly meant to be, just knowing what you want and how you go after it, right? I feel that for you. I just feel this sense of you just recognizing your inner beauty and letting it show and grow. What else does your heart need to expect in the next 3 weeks? The Ace of Cups. There may be some delays in some new beginnings. There may be some delays with someone expressing their emotions towards you. I feel like someone may be ghosting you too. The Nine of Swords. There may be some stresses and worries coming through. Something that may be keeping you up at night, making you feel overwhelmed with something or other. Oh, what's coming for Pure Heart in the next 3 weeks? The King of Pentacles. I feel like if you're waiting for this King of Pentacles, he's not going to come forward towards you the way you're wanting them to. I feel like they're kind of just playing mind games for whatever reason. I feel like they're just comfortable with being where they are and not really willing to change in any direction. What does Pure Heart need to know about this person's energy? Maybe they're the ones causing you the grief with the stresses and worries and making you stay up all night thinking about them. The Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like it's a matter of you. The Hierophant and the Empress, they're both Tauruses. It's kind of like staying grounded, staying practical in your energy, make practical decisions moving forward. Avoid whatever this is, or don't let it bother you as much as it seems to want to. The Three of Cups, if they're not worth your time and energy, find other people to go out with, or socialize with, or connect with. It's like what? Bernard! Hello, Bernard. Are you still here, Bernard? Bernard in the house? Hello, Bernard. Our Bernard wanted an October reading, I saw, right? I'll write a reason for my Virgo. How is she feeling about what is going on? So what is the Virgo feeling about Bernard? How is the Virgo feeling about Bernard? The Two of Cups, I feel like she feels like there's an imbalance between the two of you. She's not really expressing her feelings all that much towards you. I feel like she has repressed feelings going on Yeah, the Seven of Wands. I feel like she wants your time and attention, but she's not really giving it back towards you, Bernard. What is coming for Bernard in October? Ooh, there's going to be some nostalgia. Some from your past may be coming back, or it could be just some past good memories and past good things happening there. The Magician. I feel like there's some things that you have some tricks up your sleeves you haven't been using. I feel like you have all the tools. You have everything you need to manifest what you need to manifest. It's just a matter of manifesting, right? You have the King of Cups here, so I feel like there's this energy of someone's going to be wanting to lean on you for support. Someone's going to want you to help them out or hear them out. Maybe they're having a hard time, but I feel like someone's going to seek your wisdom and want to connect with you in that way. But that is what I got, Bernard. It's really raining out here. I don't know if you hear the rain. I'm beside a window this time in this place. Tammy, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Jay, the resident manager, took me off from work, but he is still at the bid. What is he up to during this time off? Okay, so what is Jay up to during this time off? What is Jay up to during this time off? I'll try these ones. What is Jay up to during this time off? What is Jay up to during this time off towards Tammy? What is Jay up to during this time off? What is Jay up to during this time off? What is Jay up to during this time off? Huh. I feel like Jay is just kind of like pulled over there. I feel like he's just kind of not moving in any direction. The chariot is in the dark though, so I do feel like there's this energy that they feel confidence. They feel, you know, they feel confident. I feel like they don't plan on doing a whole lot. They're not moving forward. They're just kind of there. There is also the Seven of Pentacles, so I feel like you're just kind of evaluating things or just looking at things to seeing where there's potential of growth, maybe. You know, the Seven of Pentacles are just kind of like them evaluating, making slow progress, but not really doing a whole lot. The Devil's in the dark here, so I feel like there's no devilish energy that is trying to come through. Like, I feel like he's probably not thinking about any sexual pleasures while he's at work. I guess, but you never know, right? But the Devil in the Dark, I feel like they're trying not to work too hard, trying to take it easy while you're taking some time off. Oh, they took time off. Okay, so they're not planning on doing anything during this time off. Okay, so he's trying to just evaluate, just see what's going on there, but not really do a lot of work. He's just taking that time for freedom. And the Wheel of Fortune, you know, I feel like he just feels lucky that he has this opportunity just to be at the building and not do any work. So, I don't know. It's for his own personal pleasure. The devil's always after their own personal pleasure. That's what I got with that, Tammy. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what else I can clarify on that question, though. It's kind of straightforward. They don't plan on doing very much of anything. Just kind of like watching and observing, it seems. That's what I got. Ooh, Tanya, what are CC's current thoughts for Tanya? Ooh, let's see. Let's watch through these ones. Let's see for Tanya. What are Cece's current thoughts for Tanya? What are Cece's current thoughts for Tanya? Right now, what are Cece's current thoughts for Tanya? Right now. Ooh. I feel like they have some strong thoughts about you. For sure, right? I can feel that. The Two of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like they may be hesitating or feeling a little bit stuck with what they can do with their thoughts. So I feel like they are thinking about you. I don't know if they've reached out to connect with you or if that's what they're thinking about. So I feel like they're kind of like weighing their options. Like, should I call Tanya? Should I do this? Should I do that? I feel like they do want to work something out with you though, because there is the Three of Pentacles here. So I feel like they do want to make a connection. They do want to have a conversation about what's been going on or something. There's a Strength card though, so I feel like they feel very passionate towards you. A lot of strength, a lot of thoughts about you, positive thoughts. The Ace of Cups is in the dark though, so I feel like they're really holding back on their feelings towards you. So I don't know if this is a love connection or not, but let's just see. Why the Ace of Cups in the dark like that? What are they holding back? What feelings are they holding back for Tanya? Butterflies. What thoughts or what feelings is the Ace of Cups holding back? Coffee cup. So they may want to connect with you for coffee, right? It says meeting and having conversation. They feel like the two of you have an uplifting friendship. Then butterflies, you will meet a new love interest at a party or night out. So I don't know when you're meeting up with CC, you're going to meet someone brand new. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but that's my thoughts. Danny, hello. Is the man named Steven and I have a past life together? Ooh. Does Steven and Danny have a past life together? Does Steven and Danny have a past life together? Does Steven and Danny have a past life together? I would say yes, most definitely. I feel like your past lives together was beautiful. It's a Nine of Cups here, right? I feel like you had a dreamy life together on top of it. You have the Eight of Pentacles as well. So I feel like even though you may have had a life together, I feel like there's still a lot of things you're still learning about each other. And so I feel like you may have only had like one past life together. And it's kind of like you're becoming a soulmate energy in this life now. Let's see. I've been wanting to video chat. Okay. He's been wanting to video chat. Is he interested in more than a friendship? I would say yes by looking at this energy, but let's see. Would Steven be interested in more than a friendship in this video chat? The King of Swords. He does want to pursue you. Like, all the nights. I said king. I meant knight. All the knights are in the pursuit of romance, right? So, but I feel like they're not quite sure where this is going, though. So I feel like if they're not quite feeling it, they may run and hide. They're preparing themselves to run and hide, but they wanna have a video chat to see what's going on, and take a chance. I can see them actually sitting in this position, wanting to talk to you and see you, but maybe hiding themselves a little bit too. I don't know. But I do feel like they do want a real connection with you. They want to see what could come out of it. They want to see if there's more than a friendship there. They're not quite sure, but they're curious. They want to see. That's what they want. Let's see. What are their love romantic feelings? What are their hidden love romantic feelings? Window. Yeah, they want to see if there is a window for wiggle room. A new adventure in love is coming, so get ready for it. Star. So the universe is blessing it. When the star comes out, the universe is blessing it. It says your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now. So you're a love magnet right now. So that's why. Your love magnet card came out. So hi Zoe. To join the list is explanation mark join, no spaces in between. Nightbot chooses people at random. So you have a chance for a free reading, but it's not guaranteed. But I am here for another half hour, so you do have a chance. But yeah, you just get put in a wait room, and the Nightbot chooses people from the wait room to be put on a free list at random. Nightbot is a program, not a real person, so we don't really have any control over who gets picked from the lounge. Durella! You're welcome, Danny. For Durella, will TL be reaching out to Durella soon? Will TL be reaching out to Durella soon? Will TL be reaching out to Durella soon? When will... I don't really do timing like that, Durella, but we're going to see what the energy is around. When will TL be reaching out to Durella? I feel like they're not going to reach out towards you, but I feel like if you run into them somewhere or someplace, that you will have a connection there. So I'm not quite sure why you're waiting on TL to reach out for you, but I feel like it's either you kind of needing to reach out to them, or the two of you may just run into each other and figure out what's there. The Wheel of Fortune is in the dark, so the timing is not on your side for that connection. Two of Cups, there's an imbalance between both of your energies to connect. The Three of Cups, there's a possibility to run into each other, or you contact them. So yeah, that is what I got for that question. You're welcome. BB, theme rating for October. Yes, for BB. What's coming in October for BB? What theme or influences is coming for BB in October? The Queen of Swords. I feel that for you. I feel you coming into your power, speaking your truth, and not putting up with any BS, right? I can feel that. Oh man, Two of Swords. What to let go of, what to release is being indecisive, right? Making that decision. Even the tough ones, stay calm under pressure. Don't let anyone pressure you into making a decision you don't want to make. Don't go into anything blindsided. Just go with what your heart tells you to do. See things clearly. Get all the information you need. Let's see. Where does BB need to put their focus in order to gain their power? The Knight of Cups. So put your focus in love and romance in October. I can feel that for you, right? Following your heart. I feel this passionate, flirty energy trying to come through. Speaking your truth, being bold in your energy. What is manifesting by month's end? What is manifesting for BB by the end of October? The Temperance. Oh man. Well, the waiting is done, so manifest something coming now. Not waiting for that. Let's see what witchy messages you have. So the Temperance is in the dark. So I feel like it's just a matter of you manifesting, readjusting your alignment, making sure your mind, heart, and soul is in the right place. You're finding the balance and the mundane things in your life. But let's see what witchy messages we have for you. Ooh, the Hanging Bones. That may be associated with the Hangman, eh? Making sure you're not waiting for things that are not worth waiting for. says paying attention, following accordingly. So pay attention to what's going on there, making sure that you're seeing the signs, you're not ignoring the signs. You know, if you see any bones anywhere in the yard or whatever, see if they're mean anything towards you, look for any signs of fallen feathers or, you know. If you see a stone that looks shiny, pick it up. It may mean something to you. It may bring you some good luck. That's what it's like. Miss Sweet Like Honey, hello! General for Miss Sweet Like Honey. What's going on in Miss Sweet Like Honey's energy? What does Miss Sweet Like Honey need to know right now? The Four of Wands. For the Four of Wands in the light, I do feel this energy of celebration, some party time, or just having some good home energy, right? I feel this energy of you really focusing on your bloodline, like focusing on your family and your family connections and that sort of thing, and just having that fun, that good connection. The Six of Pentacles is in the dark, so things may be not always balanced. Maybe you're going to have to do more of the work than the others, you know. Yeah. You have the Seven of Wands in the dark as well. So I feel like this is energy of things may be going slow. There may be some slow motivation or just not being able to complete all the tasks that you have planned. But I think it's a matter of really trusting your inner wisdom. Try to figure out what's most important for you to put your time and energy towards and what things that you don't really need to stress about all that much. You have the Page of Pentacles in the dark, so you may not be getting the best news, or if you're waiting to hear from someone, you may not for a while longer. Why is the Page of Pentacles in the dark? I mean, I feel like someone may be avoiding work, so I don't know if they're going to expect you to pick up their shift or whatever's going on with that. Three of Wands. I feel like there's someone just not really wanting to do their end of the deal, or they're not saying what they said they're going to do. The Eight of Wands is in the light, so there may be some quick changes, but the quick changes could potentially boost your motivation, though. Maybe taking up someone else's shift may help you with finances. Not quite sure, but I feel like you're going to have to step up for someone else. Not sure if it's work or family life or how that's going to play out for you. I guess those cards are done for the night. Oh man, they just threw themselves on the floor. That's what they're saying there. Joyful Dolphin, hello. Who is looking through my magnifying glass? Who is looking through Joyful Dolphin's magnifying glass? Who is looking through Joyful Dolphin's magnifying glass right now? The devil. Who is looking through Joyful Dolphin's magnifying glass right now? Someone wants to pursue you in romance, so I feel like someone is watching you and is like a secret admirer towards you, because I feel like they're having some, some sexual desires or intentions towards you, or wanting to pursue you or seduce you. The Six of Pentacles, I feel like they can have a good connection, like the two of you could potentially balance each other out and have some growth and stability together. The Knight of Cups, I feel like their intentions are to pursue you in romance. I don't know if they're overthinking it and stressing and fearful that you're going to turn them down or reject them. Because I feel like they're overthinking this whole thing instead of just pursuing you. I'm not quite sure if you know who this person is or not. Who is this person who is looking through Joyful Dolphin magnifying glass? What are their intentions? Like the 9. Yeah, so you have the Six of Pentacles there, but you have the Six of Swords in the dark. So I feel like they're a little fearful of moving towards you. No? I knew it? No? Okay. That is what I got. Someone seems to want you in romance, but gotcha. Well, that is what I got. The magician's here. You know what the magician means. Magic is in the air. But that's what I got. Oh man, I feel like someone has their eye on you though. They're a little fearful. Maybe they know that you haven't dated in a while. Maybe that's why they're fearful of letting you know who they are. I don't know. That's what came through though. Nacho, hello. Paint the magnifying glass black so they can't see through it. Maybe you need to, drop it and break it and then they can't see it. Oh man, but they have some strong feelings though. I feel like they're trying to figure out how to get through the magnifying glass to approach you and ask you on a date. That is their intentions, I feel, but they don't know how. Nacho! Alright. The devil. Well, it depends how you read it. I read the devil as the sexuality card. I don't read the devil as something negative. I don't do the bond. I don't do like the. A lot of people use it as the drug addiction, toxic card energy. I don't use it that way. I use it as a sexuality card. So to me, when I read the devil, it's about them wanting to have that intimacy with you. You know, those sensual pleasures. You know, the devil does represent bondage and, that type of intimacy. I don't read it as something as negative. So the devil is not the same on when I read the cards. I feel like their feelings and intentions towards you are genuine. That's why they have fears. For Nacho, what's going on in Nacho's energy? What's going on for Nacho's energy? Everyone in Nacho's life is going off on me and seems to freaking hate Nacho. I disagree with everything everyone is saying. Is it me or them? What can you tell me? Let's see. What's going on with Nacho? What's going on with Nacho's energy right now? What's going on in Nacho's energy right now? What is going on in Nacho's energy right now? The Two of Swords. What is going on in Nacho's energy right now? Why is everyone going off on Nacho? Oh man. The Two of Swords is in the light. I have this feeling that maybe your shadow self is showing and you may not want to be aware of it. Sometimes we are not always aware when our shadow self is showing, but other people are picking up on that energy instead of focusing on your true energy in the current moment, if that makes any sense. So I feel like in your current energy, you do have the Two of Swords. So I feel like there's some difficult decisions that needs to be made. So I feel like it's a matter of you I don't know if it's a matter of you addressing your shadow self, like what may be stressing you or worrying you right now. Um, what fears you may be carrying right now and how to release that and focus more on turning your Nine of Cups into the light so less of your shadow self is showing. Because I feel like you have a lot of positive energy around you. It just may be a little bit clouded where others are not seeing it as strongly. But I feel like you do have a lot of positive energy. It's just kind of hidden behind the shadow. You have the hermit here, so I feel like you're very sociable, you're very open, you're not hiding in your cave. You know, you're being open to hearing people out, even though they're not saying anything good. So I feel like you are carrying a lot of good wisdom with you. You have the Ten of Wands here, so you are carrying a lot of weight, a lot of, things that are going on around you that may be holding you back or may provoking the shadow side to show. What does Mama Moon have to say for Nacho? What advice does Mama Moon have to say for Nacho with healing their shadow self? Commitment is key. You are going, it says the end of a talk cycle is approaching. So whatever this phase is that you're in, I feel like it's going to be fading away real soon. It says that more effort is required. So I'm not quite sure what that is for you, but it says release control and trust the universe. That is hard. I fight the universe all the time. I don't have a lot of trust in the universe, but that's what this card is suggesting for you. It says find balance between your personal life and private life, which to me is both the same thing. So I'm not quite sure what that is either. So stop fearing the worst. So it's kind of like you shifting your perspective and thinking more positively. Sometimes you can change what they're saying, even though they may be saying negative things that you don't agree with. You can take it and shift it and do something positive by taking it as maybe, what do I want to say? Like productive. Like you don't have to. You can take you can hear what they say without taking it personally, kind of thing, or seeing if they're noticing something about you that you didn't realize. And this one is communication is key. So it's time to tell someone how you're truly feeling as well. If you're carrying any burdens, the Ten of Wands is about carrying burdens or weights or things that may be causing some stresses or anxieties or fears. The Two of Swords as well. It's kind of like making tough decisions that you may not want to face. But yeah, I feel like you do have a positive side that really wants to come out. It's just a matter of putting a little bit more focus into it, that which may make you want to surrender to the universe and say, okay, I'm gonna think more positive, even though things are not very positive around you to begin with. Yeah, so I think it's just a matter like your shadow self is usually repressed feelings, repressed anger, things that are bothering us that we don't really want to share with anyone. Sometimes just writing them down in a journal can release them from you. You don't have to tell an actual person how you're feeling, but if you write it down and rip it up and burn it and throw it away, it's a way to release it from you. And that is what I got. Hi, Mike. Hi, V. Cat, hello. Is um so is still the company H looking for a professional for the WP job vacancy? Okay, so for Cap, what is going on in Cap energy regarding H looking for a professional WP job? What is the energy around H looking for a professional for WP's job? Oh boy, you do have the Queen of Pentacles in the light. I feel like they probably are still looking for the job because I feel like, the Queen of Pentacles is the yes card and it's the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like it's just a matter of you being at the right place at the right time, or reaching out and communicating with them if that is something that you're still wanting. Because I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is like being resourceful and showing up and taking responsibility, saying, hey, yeah, I'd be perfect for that WP job if it's still available. I feel like it does come with you boosting your own ego, though, boosting your own confidence and your own courage. Because right now your courage is a little bit weak with the Strength card in the dark. You have the Death card as well. So I feel like you're the one that's going to have to make these big, bold changes to really pursue the job if it's something you're still wanting. You know, you're an Aries. So Aries are normally bold in their energy. So bring that to the table. For the King of Wands here, it's like taking that control. You just, be bold, be assertive. Tell them what your vision is in the workplace, or tell them what your vision is as being a professional with the H company for the WP job, and seeing what comes of it. That's what I got. Yeah, I feel like that was a very clear answer as to yes. Thank you, Alice, for buying another member. Thank you so much for buying another membership. I appreciate you so much. For 13 months too. Thank you. You've been a member for over a year. That is amazing. I'm gonna be doing a 3-year anniversary soon on YouTube. So that is exciting. For Alice, what are Rahul's thoughts and feelings about Alice? What are Rahul's thoughts and feelings about Alice right now? What are Rahul's thoughts and feelings about Alice right now? The Queen of Wands is in the light. I can see that for you. I feel like Rahul does see you as the Queen of Wands, a hot, vibrant, sexy being that you are. I can feel that for you. The Hermit, I feel like they're thinking about having alone time with you. They're not quite sure if that's a possibility or not, but I feel like it's something they're thinking about. Let's see. What does he hope will happen? What he hopes will happen is some alone time. You know? Oh man, he wants to have this picture of you on the couch there. Not sure if there's kitties involved or not, but why not? What's gonna happen next between Rahul and Alice? What's gonna happen next between Rahul and Alice? What's gonna happen next? Justice. So I feel like Rahul wants to do whatever's right. Like wants to be responsible, wants to do what's right between the two of you. So I'm not quite sure what is going on there. Will he give me my stuff back? The Ace of Pentacles is in the dark. Will Rahul give Alice her stuff back? Will Rahul give Alice her stuff back? I feel like I feel like he will, but he's delaying it. I feel like he wants something from you first. Like wants your attention, wants to see if you'll give him another chance of some sorts. I don't know. But I do feel like he's delaying giving you her stuff back because of some sort of something. That's what I got though. Thank you for your donation and being a member. Hi, Joy. Thank you so much for your donation. You're welcome, Alice. Joy, what's coming in love in the next 3 months? What's coming? 3 months. So what's coming in love for Joy in the next 3 months? What's coming in love for Joy in the next 3 months? What's coming in love for Joy in the next 3 months? The Magician. Good night, Bernard. Thank you for stopping by. What's coming for Joy in the next 3 months in love? I feel like something's trying to come through. I feel like you're going to meet someone in the next 3 months, and I feel like it's going to grow into love. Like, I feel like it's not going to be like love at first sight type of thing, but I feel like it's going to be some sort of potential of growth and love for sure. Because you do have this King of Cups and you do have the Ten of Cups too. So I feel like it's kind of someone pursuing someone in a long-term committed relationship. Like they want something real. So they're not going to just jump into something quickly. They want to make sure that it's the right fit for them. The two of you have the same beliefs and values in the home kind of situation. So I feel like the Magician and the Ten of Cups are kind of like in the dark because of the delay. Like you're delaying, rushing into love, but I feel like you will be meeting them. So I feel like they may even come to your rescue because I feel like they may be offering you some sort of emotional support of some sorts, like a shoulder to lean on, or support of some sorts. Because I feel like there's this energy of them really being open to providing you with kindness and compassion, and seeing where things go. I feel like this person may be even spiritual of some sorts. Let's see. What is this person's love energy? And Eight of Cups. Yeah, I feel they're trying to find someone who's a better relationship than they had. Someone who makes them feel more fulfilled, more emotionally loved. They're on the pursuit for finding that. What is this person's love energy right now? So dreams. I don't know if you've been dreaming about them or they've been dreaming about you. It says look at your dreams. They hold all the answers you're seeking about who this person could be. The star, your hope and optimism are the powerful love magnets for you right now. So star comes out as always means the universe has your back there. Yes, love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another, and I feel like that's exactly what he's looking for. Is someone who just gets him and understands him and wants the same home situation as he does, and wants the same rainbows and butterflies and that sort of thing. I don't know. I feel like you're gonna meet them soon. I feel like you may even know them already, but it's something that's gonna grow in the next 3 months into something that's more love and romantic and committed. That is what I got. If you haven't met them yet, you're gonna meet them really soon. But I feel like it's just gonna like kind of happen. It's not gonna be like they're gonna say, "Hey, Joy, do you want to go on a date?" I feel like it's not really gonna be like that. I feel like you're gonna have this connection and like hang out or just be together at work or somewhere, and it's just gonna grow like that. That's what I got. Mars. What does Mars need to know right now in general? What does Mars need to know right now in general? What does Mars need to know right now in general? Let's see. What does Mars need to know right now in general? I don't know what was up with that card. We're going to try it again. That one didn't feel right. Let's see. What does Mars need to know right now in general? Oh man, ooh, Wheel of Fortune, luck, timing, and destiny is on your side, right? I feel like it's just a matter of you pursuing the action at the right time, right place. This King of Pentacles is in the dark, though. So I don't know if someone's being an energy hog around you, or what's going on with that, or if they're wanting all your attention, all your time, but they're not giving back of what they're expecting from you, kind of thing. I feel like it's a one-sided thing happening here. Or they're just filling you up with broken promises. I don't know. There is a Four of Swords as well. So I feel like if you feel like you need to distance yourself from this person or take a break from this person, you are right to feel that way. I don't know. There is a Hangman here though. So I feel like it's not a matter of you waiting for them to turn around and change who they are or waiting for them to pick up pace or whatever that is. I think it's just a matter of you moving forward, and I feel like that's going to change your luck. It's going to change your karma of releasing this person from your energy, at least for right now. Let's see, what does Mars need to know about this person's energy towards them? So it could be a co-worker, I don't know, because you do have the Eight of Pentacles here, so I do feel like there's this energy of you just focusing on your work and letting them be. You know, if they can't carry their load, it's not your responsibility to pick up pace for them. You know, let them fall behind. That's their problem. I also feel like there's this energy of you looking for new opportunities or having a new opportunity just come towards you. And I feel like it's going to make you feel more fulfilled, more acceptance of yourself and your love energy. Yeah, I do feel that. I feel like it's just a matter of looking for the right opportunities. I feel like it's not something just going to be handed towards you. It's something you need to look for and grab onto. But yeah, there's the hair. I want to say the Hierophant, because I just feel the sense of you staying grounded and connecting to your roots, and not losing track of what your true values and beliefs are. But you do have the Hermit here, so I feel like if there's any meditation or self-reflection that needs to go on, for you to release this person from you to move forward, maybe some soul searching and healing. But I feel like there could be a new connection, a new person coming into your life. Definitely a new opportunity, but it's a matter of you grabbing onto it. That's what I got. Bernadette, hello. What does Bernadette need to know right now in general? What does Bernadette need to know right now in general? What does Bernadette need to know in love? Not in love. In general. I don't know. Let's see. What does Bernadette need to know in general right now? For the Nine of Cups is in the dark. Oh man. I feel this sense of feeling unsatisfied or not feeling as fulfilled as you thought you would be for whatever reason. I don't know if it's a matter of your love relationship. I didn't mean to make a love reading, but the lovers is here. So I feel like you're going to be at a crossroads of making some life decisions about where you and your partner are going or headed. Especially if they're not fulfilling and not as satisfying as they should be. The Judgment is in the dark too, so I don't know if there's been some questionable judgments going on with them or what. You have the Five of Wands, some conflict. What is going on here with the Five of Wands? I don't know if it's just a matter of you guys having some disagreements and just stirring up some tension or negativity or what's going on with that. Makeup sex seems to be on the table, right? Four of Wands, though, wasn't meant to be a love reading. I don't know how this tension and unsatisfied is going on, but it seems like you're going to get that satisfaction one way or another, right? I feel like the only way you can do it is to get better at it. That's what I got, Bernadette. I don't know. What's going on with this love energy? Why is there even love energy here? Divine timing. The divine is pushing this energy through. Trust the divine timing. Love arrives when it is meant to. That's what I got. It could be someone new, too. Could be someone new. I don't know. That's what I got. Elephant, hello. Being reading for elephant. Yes, I lost all my cards though. And they ran away on me. I will get them back. I got all the cards back. Try that. There we go. For elephant, theme reading for elephant. What does October bring for elephant tonight? What theme or influences in October? What theme or influences is coming in October for elephant? What theme or influences is coming towards elephant tonight? What energy to let go of for elephant? Where does elephant need to focus to gain their power? What's manifesting by October's end? The King of Pentacles. What witchy messages do we have for elephant? What witchy messages do we have for elephant? Solidarity Witch. Ooh, oops, I guess I shouldn't be showing this card. Sorry. They're not really showing any private, so that's fine. It says, heal yourself first. Solidarity Witch. Heal yourself first. Believe in yourself. Remember who you are. Remember your inner power. Remember your inner beauty and that sort of thing. And I do see some butterflies here, so I do feel like there's going to be a sense of transformation or some sort of spiritual awakening coming through for you as well. So there's that. You do have the Ten of Pentacles in the dark, so I do feel like there's this energy of October's theme or influences. It may come with some, work or more work than expected, which can be a good thing, can be a bad thing, depending how you're seeing. I feel like you may have some low energy around it, though, kind of being slow and taking initiative and starting new projects or new things in the workplace or financial situation. You do have the Three of Swords and what to let go, what to release in October. And the Three of Swords is like letting go and releasing any painful things that is going on in your energy right now. Like letting go of any heartbreaks or grief or sorrow that may be lingering. Sometimes if we let go of them, it's not because we forgot about them. It's just redirecting our focus into something more positive if we can't take the time to fully heal right now. You have the Eight of Swords and Light. So this is where to focus your power. So focusing on what is holding you back? What is keeping you from moving forward? What is restricting you? Is it restricting your energy, restricting your time? Like, what is it? Because I feel like it's just, the Eight of Swords, like nothing's truly restricting you. You just feel that way because there's no swords in front of you. You can just walk forward, kind of thing. So it's kind of like figuring that out during October. Then you have the King of Pentacles. So by the end of October, you're manifesting the King of Pentacles, right? So I feel like you're going to pick up pace with your energy, your ambition, your ego is going to pick up pace. I just feel the sense of you, taking care of business, growth in your career, your finances, whatever that is. It's just a matter of believing yourself and moving towards that. Like, if that's what I'm going. Hi, Teresa. To join the list, it's exclamation mark join with no space in between, followed by your question. But I think I'm over tonight. I have finished at 8:30 and it's 8:30 p.m. right now. So I feel like the free list is closed for the night, Teresa. But I will be back tomorrow, 2 hours earlier than now. May, hello. Theme reading for May. Yes. What is coming for May? Yeah, sorry, Teresa. The free list is closed. It's only donation readings, but I will be back tomorrow for free reading. For May, what is the theme? What is October bringing for May right now? What theme or influences is coming for May in October? Four of Wands. What energy does May need to let go of in October? Where does May need to put their focus into gaining their power? What's manifesting by the end of October from May? What witchy messages can we get from May? What witchy messages can we get from May tonight? It says innovation. So the power of words, right? Words are spells. So be mindful what you say because you can manifest what you're saying. It says your words have power. So bring abundance and love to joy and joy. Kindness matters, so be mindful of criticism, especially self-criticism, right? Because words are spells. Yeah, so it says the power of your words and use them for the good of all. And this one is associated with the Page of Swords. So being clear-minded, affectionate, chatty, assert yourself, be alert for any drama as well. But for the month of October, the theme or influences is the Four of Wands. So celebration, right? Could be some reunion, some homecoming energy, or the sense of home and belonging. Seems to be the theme or influence in October. BC is giving you her own messages. I don't know what she's saying, but she's trying to tell you something. The Empress, what to let go of, maybe letting go of being overly motherly, overly smothering to others, allowing people to fight their own battles, allowing them to take care of their own responsibilities, right? Instead of you taking care of all of them, they need to step up their gameplay because you need time for growth and grounding yourself and focusing on your own things, right? For the Four of Swords and the Light, where to put your focus to gain your power. The Four of Wands, taking that break, being easy on yourself, being gentle to yourself. Don't push yourself so hard right now, you know? Show some kindness and compassion to yourself. And then what's manifesting by the end of October is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords, I just feel this energy of you boosting your ego. You know you're right, so you don't need to prove yourself to anyone, right? You're just stepping into your power. I feel like that is what you're manifesting. There's going to be some changes and challenges, yes, but I feel like you're going to overcome them by boosting your own confidence. But then what I got. Emerald, hello Emerald. Hubby's intentions for the future. What is going on with Emerald? What is Emerald's husband's intentions for the future? What is Emerald's husband's intentions for the future? What is Emerald's husband's intentions for the future right now? Ooh, love. Love is in the air for sure with the Knight of Pentacles and the Sun, the Three of Wands. I feel like your husband does have a plan for the future, or they're trying to figure out their plans and intentions for the future because you do have the High Priestess here. So I feel like they're trying to figure out what's going on in their own inner wisdom. They're trying to trust their intuition a little bit better about how to expand their vision of what the future is going to hold or looks like for them. Because I do feel the sense of them looking ahead, being more optimistic, trying to think outside of the box, especially long term. I also feel like there may be some travel plans coming through. I'm not quite sure what that is about, but if it's a possibility, I feel like that is on his mind as well. For the Knight of Pentacles and the Light, I do feel like there's this energy of them want to pursue more in romance. It may be slow and steady. They may really enjoy the home life. They may like to be where they are now. I feel like your hubby may struggle with getting outside their comfort zone a little bit, or may struggle with taking initiative, but I feel like they do have plans. They do think about it. They just may be not on a rush to pursue them right now, though. The Sun, I feel like they're feeling very positive, very optimistic of what their future holds for them. You know, I do feel that. I feel like whatever's going on there, they're trying to stay positive. They're trying to look for success or how to gain more success in their lives moving forward. But that's what I thought. Mike, hello. Which doctor said he saved me from being fired? Is that true, or he wants my money? Probably wants your money, Mike, to be honest. Oh man, I don't know any witch or tarot reader who would be as blunt as that to say that. You know, tarot is up for perspective. I mean, is up for perspective is what I mean to say, right? Cards just give you insight of possibilities. They don't give you any exact definition of anything. But let's see for money. A witch doctor said that he saved Mike from being fired. Is that true, or does the witch doctor just want money? Did the witch doctor save Mike from being fired? The Nine of Wands is in the dark, so no. Well, it's not a no. The Nine of Wands is neutral. It's not yes or not no. But it's also in the dark, so it's more of an unlikely than a likely. What was the witch doctor's intention towards Mike? What was the witch doctor's intentions towards Mike? I feel like the witch doctor really truly wants to be a real witch and being able to have that sense of control. That is their desire. The Star, I feel like they can manifest a lot of things. They probably do have a lot of strength in their craft that they do. With the Star, they may be deeply into astrology and that sort of thing. The Ace of Wands, I feel like they do believe wholeheartedly of what they do. But the Ace of Swords in the dark, so they were not completely honest with what they said. They may have believed what they said was true, but in reality, you know, there was some cloudiness going on there. That is what I got. Is Lindsay still here? I could do Lindsay really quick if she's still here. Are you still here, Lindsay? If you have a quick question, I could do one more before I leave. No. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you all so much. I will be back tomorrow for more free readings. I hope you all have a great night, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Good night, everyone. Bye. Thank you.